Ali still remembered. It had only been 3 weeks since the relationship started. He came home from the office worn out, a laptop in his hand, less sleep in his eyes and more fear. The door opened and Hira didn't ask a question first. She set down a plate for eat. Then tell me. She loosened the knot of Ali's tie, like she was loosening his breath. Ali only said, my presentation is tomorrow. I'm going to mess it up. Hira smiled, pulled out a chair, and sat in front of. Then we'll do it together. That night, Hira went through all the slides again, pulled out the mistake, and in the end, resting a hand on Ali's shoulder, she said softly, I'm proud of you. Something in Ali went soft, like someone had made him feel safe for the first time. And there was calm on Hira's face too, like someone had made her feel needed. 2 days later, the first small thing happened, so small that Ali stopped himself at first. Over dinner, Hira laughed and said, sometimes you get so slow, it makes a person feel lazy. It was a joke, but a scratch landed on Ali's chest. He remembered how helpful Hira was, how caring she was. He thought, if I say it now, she'll understand. Ali said gently, that line, I didn't like it. Hira's laugh paused for a moment, as if the ground inside her had been pulled away. She sat up straight immediately. Oh, so now I'm the bad one? Her lips trembled, but her gaze turned hard. I was just joking. Ali immediately lifted his hand, like he was pulling his words back. No, I'm not saying that. Hira's lashes grew wet. I feel like you never think I'm good. And Ali did what he had always done. He made his pain small so the other person wouldn't cry bigger. Sorry, it's my fault. I overthink. Hira's breathing steady, like the danger in the room had passed. And for the first time, something strange filled Ali like smoke. I told the truth. Then why did I apologize? The next morning, a voice note arrived on Ali's phone. Hira's voice was very soft, exactly like it was at the start of the relationship. Yesterday I spoke a little too much. I just got scared that you'd get upset with. I don't want to lose you. Ali's heart melted. This was the moment hope lit up again. Maybe this is all just a misunderstanding. That evening, Hira warmed biryani for him herself, set down his favorite cold drink, and said with a laugh, from today, let's have a safe word. If something feels bad to either of us, we stop right away. Ali told himself, this is what a mature relationship is. He convinced himself this was love, this was growth. Then the first jolt came in a gathering, and it wasn't small. Ali, Hira, and a few friends were sitting together. In the flow of conversation, someone said, man, Ali is really responsible. Hira immediately laughed and said, responsible? Him? He needs proof for everything, like I'm some criminal. Everyone laughed. Ali laughed too, but there was no life in the laugh. It felt like someone had lightly rubbed his dignity against the table. On the way back in the car, there was silence. Ali thought, not now. At home, I'll talk sweet. At home, he said quietly. What you said in front of everyone today. Hira, taking off her shoes, said, oh please, it was just a little joke. Why do you take everything so seriously? She didn't even turn her face, as if Ali's hurt wasn't even a thing. Ali's tongue stopped. The room was big, but inside him there was less space. That week, Ali's world began to shrink. At the office, the manager told him, you take too long to make decisions now. Ali nodded. I'm just a little distracted. The truth was his decisions weren't becoming right. They were becoming safe. Before answering anything, he would think, if I say this, will Hira get upset? If I make plans with friends, will she call me selfish? At night, if his sleep broke, he would look at the phone screen, whether Hira was online or not. And when she was online, Ali's heart would already brace itself, like he didn't know the time of the next blast, only that there would be a blast. Then the second false calm came, and this time it was sweeter, more dangerous. One day, Hira suddenly showed up outside Ali's office as a surprise. Coffee in her hand, sparkle in her eye. I thought you might be tired. Ali's heart filled up. Getting into the car, Hira said, I feel like we both misunderstand each other. I want us to be okay. She held Ali's palm. Just don't doubt me. Ali nodded. In that moment, he felt ashamed of his doubt, like doubting was bad manners. He convinced himself he was overthinking, because look, there was love, such obvious love. A few days later, that same love once again became like the kitchen light, half on, half off. Ali saw Hira had scrolled through Sanaa's messages on his phone. Ali tried to stay calm. Why did you look at my phone? Hira immediately smiled, said, oh come on, your phone is yours, it's mine too. Then her smile fell away. Besides, you people don't like me. Ali startled. Who said that? Hira shrugged. No one, I just feel it. And then, as if she placed that feeling on the table as a weapon, she said softly, your friends will pull you away from me. Ali didn't argue. He started replying to Sanaa, just for peace, just for quiet at home. The third false calm, the last one before the climax came. One night Hira herself came and said, I've hurt you. Ali's body straight, like it had woken up. Really? Hira nodded. Sometimes I panic. I feel like if you see my mistake, you'll leave. For the first time, she truly looked small. Ali touched her shoulder. I won't leave. Hira wiped her tears with a faint laugh. Then promise me you won't judge me. Ali immediately said, yes. He didn't realize that once again he was closing the door on his truth with his own hand, just so the other person wouldn't break. And then the night came when Ali saw his biggest defeat. There was a big meeting the next morning. Ali had saved the file on the laptop, and Hira, in the middle of making a story, cleared that that same folder. Ali opened the laptop and his breath stopped. Hira, my entire file. Hira's face went pale for a moment. Then she straightened her back immediately. I didn't do it on purpose, Ali said. I know, but what do I do now? Something in Hira didn't break. It hardened. So now you'll hold me responsible? Her voice rose. You're making me a criminal. Ali lifted his hand. I'm just trying to find a solution. Hira cut him off, shoving the chair back. In my own house, I'm being proven wrong. Then she started crying so loudly that someone on the other side of the wall tapped softly. Hira heard the tap, and her crying grew louder, like now she needed witnesses. That old fear woke up inside Ali. If this escalates, I'll be the one who look cruel. He didn't want to solve the problem. He just wanted the noise to stop. He broke his voice, broke his truth, and said the sentence that wasn't his. Sorry, it's my fault. I shouldn't have said it to you like that. The moment the words left, Hira's breathing changed. The tears lessened. She came close, placed a hand on Ali's shoulder, like she was the one holding him up. Just don't leave me. And in that one moment Ali felt, today I didn't lose a file. I lost myself. The next morning Ali sat in the meeting, but his hands were shaking. He spoke. The presentation somehow went through, but something inside had died. That evening Sana called. For the first time Ali told the truth, just half the truth. Sana listened silently, then asked only one question. Why did you say sorry? Ali didn't answer. Because he didn't have an answer, only a habit. That night at home it was the same kitchen, the same half-lit bulb. Hira, as if nothing had happened, set down tea. The way you like it. Ali held the cup. The cup was in his hand, but in his mind that sorry was echoing. Hira said softly, you're not upset with me, right? Ali's old answer rose to his tongue. No, but he stopped. Just 1 second. This was Ali's first tiny resist. Hira caught that 1 second. Restlessness surfaced immediately in her eyes. When you go quiet like this, it feels like you're leaving, Ali said softly. I'm not leaving. I'm just thinking. Hira's voice trembled, then sharpened. Thinking about how bad I am. Ali gave a straight answer for the first time, without apologizing. I'm thinking why we can't stay on the truth every time. Hira's face hardened, like staying soft was dangerous. You're judging me. Ali lifted his eyes from the cup to her. No, I'm talking about one thing. The file got deleted, I got harmed, and I said sorry. That wasn't right. That was the first step from hesitation to small resistance. Hira immediately threw out a bridge of love. She came close, speaking very softly. You're everything to me. I don't want to lose you. Ali's heart shook. This was the sentence that always melted, but this time he didn't melt. He only said, I don't want that either, but I don't want to lose myself. Hira's lashes grew wet, and then behind those wet eyes the old defense stood up. Then you shouldn't even stay with me. Ali realized, this isn't a threat, this is fear, and fear is dangerous, because fear doesn't listen to truth. Ali quietly pulled his chair back. Either we talk about this right now, or we don't talk. This was a boundary, not a shout, not an accusation, only direction. Hira looked as if she was seeing him for the first time. Are you controlling me? Ali picked up his keys. No, I'm saving myself. From here, both of their emotional paths accelerated in parallel. As calm grew inside Ali, noise grew inside Hira. Sometimes she became very caring, clothes pressed, food warm, loving message, and sometimes suddenly cold. You've changed. Ali still broke, but less each time. Hira still panicked, but more each time. One night Hira said in a soft voice, I feel like if I admit one mistake, you'll leave me. The very next moment she flipped. But you're not perfect either. Like the moment she showed weakness, she felt shame, and to escape shame she had to strike. And then the same scene returned. The climax. 2 a.m. The kitchen light half on, half off. This time there was no receipt, but the truth was still on the table. Ali said, Hira, you did the same thing again that I asked you not to. Hira blinked, and immediately that same line, like a last shield. Wow, so now I'm the bad one. Before, Ali would immediately say, no. This time he didn't. Silence came. Long, still, merciless. Hira took a step forward. This time her voice didn't have anger. It had pure panic. Ali, say something. Ali slowly looked toward the kitchen light. Same light under which he had apologized to himself so many times. He looked at his palm. It wasn't trembling. Hira's breathing sped up. Are you leaving? Ali looked at her for a moment, either with hatred nor with victory, just as if, for the first time, he was seeing her as human, and himself as well. He picked up his jacket. Hira's voice slipped. I got scared, that's all. The sentence stayed unfinished, because the next sentence was, as always, defend. You provoke me too. Ali held the door handle. This time he wasn't going to turn it into an argument. He only opened the door. Cold air from outside came in. The half-lit kitchen light trembled slightly. Ali took one step outside, then another. From behind, Hira said nothing. Maybe for the first time she understood that her tears were not a command anymore. Ali didn't turn back to give any speech. He just stood for a few seconds, like he was hearing an old chain break inside. Then he reached out and pressed the light switch. The kitchen went completely dark, and in that dark, without a sentence, without a lesson, Ali saw clearly for the first time what he had been trying to be for years as a good person. He had actually been apologizing to his fear every time. Now that apology had stopped.